guys, it's Camryn here, back with another video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and turn those post notifications on so that you don't miss an upload. So today I'm here with my boyfriend, Brandon.
What's good?
Who you guys have probably met multiple times. Today we're going to be making gingerbread houses. So I actually got these gingerbread houses at Five Below and I wanted to get some that were a little different, so I got the Hershey's one. I'm excited for these. I feel like they're gonna look cool. We're gonna be answering some questions that I got on my YouTube community page and on my Instagram. Hopefully it'll be some good questions that we haven't answered on my channel before. They might be repeats, I don't know, because we've done like a mukbang together with question and answer. Yeah. So we've done multiple videos. Wait, I'm gonna want to eat the Hershey's.
I'll do it.
I guess that's the good part about the regular gingerbread houses, because the stuff that it comes with is usually like not tasty. I'm gonna give you guys a little haul of what comes in the box when you open it. We just have this little box inside and it comes with an icing package, 3 Hershey Kisses, a mini Hershey's bar, some little like green star candies and like red balls, and then the chocolate, like the walls of the house are made of chocolate. Should we like put it on here?
I'll have it like this.
No, but should we like put the gingerbread house on here?
Oh, that's probably cool. Hey, you saw my Hershey Kiss. Oh, bro, only one.
And well, what do you think, they're gonna leave an extra for you to eat while you're baking?
Nah, I don't know why. I was just expecting more.
Knead and massage icing pouch for 2.
So let's answer a question.
So we have to make the icing room temperature. So we'll answer some questions while we do that. All right, so first question is, do you guys go to the same college? We do not go to the same college, but we go to colleges near each other.
15 minutes away.
Yeah, so he goes, you want to tell them where you go? Or?
I go to Loyola University, Maryland.
Yeah, and I go to Towson University, as you guys know. But we also live near each other, like our families back home. We went to high school together for like a few months. We didn't go to high school together at all while we were dating, because he transferred. You could tell them your story if you want, real quick. Like your transfer story, like, and then how, like, where we kind of met in between there.
Like my whole high school career, basically.
But in short, like
I
went here freshman year, went here sophomore year.
Yeah, so my freshman year, I went to this one private school. And then after my freshman year, I transferred back to like my hometown high school. And I was there for like...
And that's where I went.
I was there for about half a year. But me and Camryn, we met my freshman year because like we had like similar friend groups basically. So then that's how we knew each other. And then once we went to school together, after a few months of going there, we ended up started talking. And then
not a day before you transferred.
Yeah, and right before I transferred, I asked her out.
And then he transferred for the rest of his high school to another school. How did you guys meet? Kind of what he just said, pretty much. We met through like mutual friends, and then we just started like talking in high school, and we went to high school together. Pretty simple. Advice on a steady relationship.
So, key to a steady relationship is communication. We probably talked about this in the last video, but communication is very important. You want to know what's your other significant feeling. You want to know what your other significant other is feeling.
No, you want to know what your significant
other is. Your other significant. You want to...
He's illiterate.
We're going to edit this out anyways.
Are we?
Yeah. You want to know what your significant other is thinking. So, communication, for me, has definitely made our relationship last so long.
Yeah, and just like be with someone you can be yourself around. Like if you can't be yourself around the person you're with, then like that is not the person for you. And also, like, I think something we've learned as we've gotten older that's like really important and key to a steady relationship is like giving each other time apart and like having your own time for like yourself. Like don't lose sight of yourself in a relationship and like not have your own time, you know, because I think some people become like so obsessed with like being with their significant other that like they don't live for themselves.
It's cool in the honeymoon. It is in the honeymoon stage, yeah, but then, you know, be your own person.
Agreed.
I can't open it.
Oh, someone just said advice on self-love. It said for me, but we can each answer this. For me, I just say, this is how I think about it, is you are going to be in this body forever, and I feel like you guys probably hear this advice from so many people. You're gonna be in this body forever, so why waste your years like hating it, you know? Like this is you, this is who you are, and you know, like you have to just embrace that and love yourself, because like everyone's different, and like other people might look at you and be like, wow, I wish I had her this or her that. Pretty much though, yeah, you're born in this body and like this is who you are, so you have to like embrace it and love it. Like don't waste your time being miserable, not liking who you are. And going with that, like just don't compare yourself to to other people, because the more you compare yourself to other people, the more discouraged you're gonna be and the more like down you're gonna be on yourself.
You pretty much covered it. I feel like
and
for
from like a guy, I feel like guys don't talk about that stuff enough.
You know, like
no, I'm just telling you, like I feel like guys don't talk about like.
Now, what I was just gonna say was very similar to what you're saying. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. You're your own person. I think that's what's like, you know, in our society these days, we compare ourselves a lot to other people. I always say this, like if there's something that you don't like about yourself, there's certain things you can do. Like let's say you feel like, you know, you're not active enough. I mean, you can either, you know, continue to not be active, or you can go ahead and do something about it. So
next question. How did it go with meeting each other's parents for the first time? I don't even remember.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember
the first time. If you guys don't know, we've been together for like almost 5 years, which is like so crazy.
Actually, I think I don't think I remember the first.
Well, you like waved to my dad like the first time we went to the movies together. That was our first date as a couple, and like he made you like wave to him in the car. Yeah, I have no idea, so I don't really know how it went. I guess not bad, because I feel like if it was bad, we would have remembered it.
Yeah.
So it was like fine. Who made the first move? Definitely you.
I did.
Yeah, 100%. I was like I didn't want him for a while.
Yeah, I was a dope.
Yeah, I was just like, no, I'm good. Until like we actually like hung out more, and I was like, okay, like maybe whatever. But I was not giving him a chance in the beginning.
Trying for 3 months.
What's a place you guys would want to travel together? Just like any like.
I think
islands?
like right now, I would probably want to go somewhere like probably like in the Caribbean, but like definitely like, you know, I got more money when we have more money, like Aruba or like, you know, Fiji, some exotic island.
Oh, Fiji is, well, like that's like my dream vacation, but I know if we're going on vacation anytime soon, it's not going to be places like that. Well, yeah. Maybe if we manifest.
You never know, yeah. Yeah, this is so much harder. Like it's not.
Really, mine's good. You have to like really like use your hand and like grip it. This is the base, so pretty much. Let me do this. See, I think that you need to put icing on the bottom too, because look, it has to stand up. How is it gonna stick?
Yeah, but you gotta wait though.
Why?
Because you gotta put the windows together first.
Where?
Don't you?
I'm following the instruction. Look, erect the walls of the house, apply icing, rough side of the front.
This is the base right here, right? What I say is assemble the house first, and then once you have it, then just put icing on the bottom once you could.
How am I gonna assemble the house?
Because you're gonna put the walls together.
Oh. But you know you weren't supposed to put that, right?
Put what? Oh, at the top?
Around the whole thing, yeah. Are you not looking at it?
No.
Babe, come on.
I don't read directions.
Where do the windows go? See, I think it needs to stick to the base. What were your first impressions of each other?
My first impression? Like before starting feeling for you?
See, they meant to have the icing be on the bottom, like here. Because what's the use in having icing here? Look, there's no use in having icing here. Or here. What was our first impression?
When I first met you. If I'm being honest, when I first met her, I thought she talked a lot.
I didn't have an impression of you because you were irrelevant to me. If I'm being honest. Grace said favorite friend of Camryn's.
Grace.
Are you actually picking Grace? Or just because
I can't choose.
I'm joking. I would not make you choose.
I like all her friends.
Favorite restaurant that you guys go to? Do we really have like a...
I don't know. Recently it's been Popeyes.
Bro, we eat Popeyes. And that's not like a restaurant, but like we eat Popeyes together all the time. Next question. What do you see in your future for you two?
I like to always take things day by day, because you never know what the future will hold for us. But, you know, I wouldn't mind settling down with you.
I agree. Yeah, take things day by day, but like, of course I wouldn't be in this relationship for 5 years if I didn't.
That's another thing.
Like, I would not be in it.
Back to like the advice to a steady relationship. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. Live in the moment. Don't be too focused in the future.
Look, you have to. Look, I did it.
I know.
But you're just not as cool as me.
I'm not as good as you. Yeah,
I would not be in this relationship for like, what, 5 years if we were not going to see a future together. Like, in all honesty, that would just be stupid and a waste of time. And of course I see a future with him, but like, yeah, take things day by day, but don't waste your time. Deep question. I like it. Oh, this is a good question. When you don't agree on something, how do you agree to disagree? We don't. I always get my way. I'm just kidding. Okay, like, in all honesty though.
I mean, we just agree to disagree. It just kind of happens. Like,
that's a good question. Let's like try.
I don't really know. You just be like, okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to think of a good answer to give. I guess like we'll come to like just like a common agreement. So like, say we're like disagreeing on like a food place to eat. Usually I'm the one who's picky about what I want to eat. Like, he just will be down to eat anything. But like, I'm a picky eater and I just have to be like in the mood for certain things. But like, usually at some point, like, we'll just agree to disagree.
Whoa! Oh, it's gonna break.
we'll just have to find like a common ground. But more for like a situation like we might not agree on or have the same like viewpoints on. Like we have a lot of like similar viewpoints on things, but if it's like a situation we're having an argument and we agree, like sometimes it's just you have to agree to disagree and like just both stop arguing, because it's like you come to a point where it's like, okay, the other person's gonna have their views, like you're not gonna change them, so like just go with it, you know? And
it's okay to disagree with your significant other.
I personally couldn't be with someone who I don't have like a lot of the same views with as, like, at least we have similar views on things, but like certain things obviously we're not going to agree on, you know? How do you guys feel about moving in with each other after undergrad? That's the plan. We didn't do it during college, even though we go to school near each other, because I just felt like, you know, we're still young, and I think that we should have our time, you know, apart, because we're in our college years and we each have roommates and stuff, which is cool. But I think in the future we definitely plan to move in together. I mean, at least I do. Right?
You know I do. I don't know why. Nah, yeah, I don't have to always, you know, drive. Yeah. Like, cause right now we gotta like worry about. Well, when she comes to my place, she doesn't have to worry about parking. But when I go to her place, I have to worry about parking, and sometimes it gets annoying. And also, I have my dog with me, so you know, when I do sleep over at her place, sometimes I have to leave just to go walk him and then come back. And then, or like sometimes she'll compromise and then she'll stay at my place when she doesn't want to. But yeah, I can't.
Sorry,
you know, it makes it easier. It'll make everything easier once we do it with each other. I think it's gonna be adjusting though, because we don't watch the same shows.
Well, I'm having my own room.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Maybe not when we're young, but in the future.
Oh, I'm pretty sure like the living room is probably just gonna end up being mine. Cause where am I gonna play Call of Duty at?
Not in my room.
Whoa.
You're doing good. I'm like going a little fast. What's your favorite characteristics about each other?
Should I go first?
You can go first.
My favorite characteristic about Camryn Hope is that she's like, how do I say this? She's very responsible, and like she doesn't forget things, and like she keeps me on my P's and Q's. But like, you know, like whether it's like school or work, like sometimes I be oversleeping work, and she'll call me and wake me up like, yo, you got work, get up. So I like, that's something I'm very appreciative about, and something I do like it's just a good character. She's very caring.
My favorite characteristic about Brandon is that he has a lot of motivation and drive to like do things. Like if he wants to do something, like he's gonna do it. He is very passionate about the things that he like enjoys doing, and I think that that's like a great thing. And I think that he's very smart. Like I feel like he knows a lot about like money and stuff, and like I definitely have more that I can learn. That's not like one of my favorite characteristics, but I think that that's pretty cool that he's, you know, I'm getting a little, it's hard for me to like stay focused on the questions while I'm trying to get my house looking pretty. But yeah, he's just like so smart, and I don't know, like I love everything about him. And he's also just very caring, and he's always there for me when I need him. He's such a comforting person. Look, I'm giving like 1,000 things, and they said my one favorite. He's just such a comforting person. Like nobody like comforts me the same way he does. I always go to him for things, and I just love him. He's thebomb.com.
The bomb.
Mine doesn't look that good. I think yours might look better than mine, babe.
What can I say? I'm an artiste.
When did you guys realize you loved each other? Well, it was funny because like when we like both wanted to say it, and we were like, we'd be on FaceTime and we'd be like, I really, really, really like you. And then eventually like one day he just said it, which you didn't ask.
No, I said it, alright. So
you
like,
said it on text.
But I said it the same, like, so when we had that conversation, like, oh, like I really, 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 really like you. And then like the next morning, because I was
or no, while I was asleep that night, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it might have been when you was asleep, but yeah. She read it the next morning though, and I told her how I felt to her.
But like what made you realize that you felt?
I don't know, like you can't explain love. You just know.
You just know, exactly. I need to like tone it down a little on the amount of icing I'm using.
You better run out. Look at the front.
What?
This looks,
oh no, I purposely did that. It was like a design. Biggest pet peeve that the other person does.
She snores when you sleep.
I do not. First of all, you're the one who snores, so no. What is your biggest pet peeve?
I don't know. Never really thought about it. Like,
I definitely know there's something you do that pisses me off, but I just can't think of what. I don't know, I have to think.
I feel like I have multiple ones, actually.
Yeah, like, I know he does stuff like.
Oh, my pet peeve is he always be telling me how to drive, yo.
Yeah, because sometimes I feel like you're gonna kill me.
Bro, I'm like, I got this. He be yelling at me in the car, yo. I'm like, yo, relax. That's my pet peeve. I wish he would stop yelling at me when I'm driving.
What's something you do that pisses me off all the time? Oh, you took the wrappers off?
Yeah.
They had the wrappers on, that's why I did it. Should I take them off?
That's up to you.
I'm gonna take them off. Okay. Do you eat your gingerbread houses when you make them? I never have ate a gingerbread.
Oh, I'm not gonna, that's my first gingerbread house that I actually made like this. You remember how I told you I used to make them. Oh, you definitely know one. I just thought about one.
What?
How I just be like, oh, like that.
Yes. Literally, we'll be driving in the car and all of a sudden he like will remember something random and he'll be like, oh my god, like, and
not
it'll
just driving the
scare
car.
me.
It'd be like,
no, it's always.
Whenever. It's like whenever though.
It's so irritating. Makes me so mad. That is definitely my biggest pet peeve that he does. My biggest pet peeve right now is that there's no more icing left in my thing.
I really don't know what to do after this.
How long have you guys been together? We said this already, but
almost 5 years.
Almost
coming
5
up
years in
March.
March.
Definitely, not gonna lie, when we first started going out, definitely didn't see this coming. But I'm happy that, you know, we've been able to stay together for this long.
you didn't think that you could deal with me for that long?
No, that's not true. It's just like, I don't know, I feel like when you're in high school.
I'm joking.
But when you're in high school, I just feel like you don't have that mindset. It's just like,
Yeah, like I never would have been like, oh
like,
yeah,
you
I'm
probably
gonna be in the
think it's
same
short-term.
relationship. I'm gonna be in the same relationship until
you don't see it happen a lot.
we fell in love.
Because we're like connected in the mind.
Do you feel like we're soulmates?
Yeah, I do. So I'm making Hershey bar windows.
You're creative, babe. Good. I'm like doing a really bad job. Yeah, I'm not doing that well. It's okay though. Do we have any more questions? I really don't have a lot. I wonder how these things taste. Do I chew it? No.
Oh, my house is done messed up now. I was doing so good. And then the wall collapsed. I can't do nothing about it.
I am really running low on this icing. What made you guys go to school so close to each other?
I feel like I should explain this. Alright, so basically, before I even picked the school, Camryn already, you know, had her eyes set on Towson University. And I was like still like, you know, going through tours, trying to figure out what school I wanted to go to.
I'm pretty sure I was already committed.
Yeah, you were definitely committed before I made any decision yet. So it really came down to like my final two schools was University of Delaware and then Loyola, because those are like the two that, sadly, those are like the two that really only accepted me. I mean, there was like, I was accepted to Penn State, like some small Penn State. I wasn't really trying to go there.
One of the other campuses.
I didn't even, actually, before I even made a decision about Loyola, I never even been there before. What really made me go to Loyola and not to like the University of Delaware, which was like, you know, financial reasons. And Loyola was just giving me more money to work with in Delaware. That's how I ended up. But, you know, if you ask Camryn, I was telling people for so long, yeah, I'm going to University of Delaware. Going to University of Delaware. Then last second, had to make my decision. Like once they gave, what did they send, like the financial aid packet to your house? Once they sent that to my house, I was like, oh, well, it's a clear decision where I'm going. Because as you guys know, or if you don't know, you will know soon if you plan on going. College is not cheap.
Not at all.
I had to make the right decision for me and my family. And it just so happened that it ended up being 15 minutes away from Camryn.
It's nice to have him here, and like we still both have gotten like to be like meet people and kind of like be on our own with each other, like while being with each other, so it's like still good. We're still like getting like, well, no one's really getting college experience right now, but we both still got somewhat of a college experience. We're not big party people. I mean, I've definitely gone through stages where I've been like a big party person. He's not.
Yeah, I mean, like, I like going out every once in a while, but it just, for me, it gets old really quick. Mainly because I just don't like certain music. So, there's certain music that they play around here, which is not something I would, you know, get lit to.
I'm not an artistic person, which I feel like a lot of people find surprising about me, but I'm really not artistic at all. Like, I don't have artistic ability. I'm not, I'm crafty when I need to be, but I'm not, like, good at stuff like this or, like, Look how ugly mine looks.
It's okay. As long as you had fun doing it, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it was pretty enjoyable.
I said kiss on the mistletoe.
I'm done. Wow, his looks so much better than mine.
Give you a little 360. My wall collapsed. Nice.
This is mine. It looks horrible. Literally looks horrible. Like, I know it does. Thank you for telling me. And I wrote on the back C+B. I was gonna write C+B's house, me and Brandon, but I didn't because I couldn't write anymore because I ran out of icing. Okay, it doesn't look horrible, but it looks pretty messy. Like, I think I just got a little too happy with the icing because I used too much of my icing, so it ended up just looking messy.
Here's mine.
His looks so good.
See it? Then we got this. And then, I mean, it's the same on both sides, so.
I definitely did use too much icing. My hands are so sticky.
My hands is clean.
That's how you know I use too much icing, because his hands are clean and mine are so sticky. My section is a mess. I just made a mess. Anyways, camera's about to die, so let's close out this video. I really hope that you all enjoyed it. Sorry that we didn't answer too many questions. We didn't get that many. I guess I posted it a little last minute. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.